Hey everybody, I know you've seen it, you've heard it, you've probably watched all the videos. This week's tea, Fantasia, her husband, her dad, even Ricky Smiley chimed in. It's all over the internet, people taking sides, some agreeing with the dad, some agreeing with Fantasia and her husband. I mean, but when you're a celebrity, they should be used to this. One little clip can go viral and it's all over the place. That's just life for a celebrity. So I don't even know why they get so angry, but it's just part of the job, right? So let's talk about it. So it all started with this video that Fantasia's husband did, or whoever did the video. But Fantasia was on stage performing, I assume. It looks like a performance. He walks up there with these roses and did a re-proposal to her and gave her an 11-carat diamond ring. Watch this. So, as you can see, the visuals were elegant. The moment was emotional. Fantasia appeared loved, cherished, and secure, right? But things shifted quickly, y'all, when out of nowhere, Fantasia's dad went live, not to congratulate her, which is what I thought he was going to do, not to congratulate her, but to make accusations, okay? Serious accusations at that. Basically, he said Kendall is fake. He manipulates Fantasia and suggested that he even steals money from her. Watch this.
You can't come on stage and put together a cry and this, that, and the other when I was just told a week or so ago by a financial person that was fired from her camp that they were running up on him because there was money missing. And there was no paper trail on his part.
But Fantasia's husband got word of this, what this man had just said about him. He was like, nah, brother, let me check you right quick. Listen to this.
So I went through the books and I saw very clear that there was a lot of brown bagging and stealing going on. Even though I had no knowledge or education in the music industry, I was lost. I was way outside my comfort zone. But wisdom translates across any industry, ethnicity, nationality, geophysical territory. I knew that if I applied wisdom and I asked God to guide me, he would show me how to cover my wife. And it became very evident that people were stealing from her. At the same time, people were stealing from me. So I'm not going to continue to let you go out there and talk about I stole some money when I got rid of the people who stole. And let me bow out like this, man. This done went on too long. This ain't even me, and I'm going to have some people upset with me, but that's okay. One thing I'll make sure of is that when we build something, that beautiful lady I call my wife, she's got the keys. I make sure that when we build something, she's got the keys. Because if something ever happens to me and she doesn't have the keys, I left her in the worst. My bad, I don't know what's going on. I leave her in the worst position that had she ever been my wife. Our master account, she begs me monthly to go over there and put my name on the account. I don't need my name on the account. If I need a code, because we got to send a wire, Tasia has to send the code. Because it's important for her, after all these years, to have control. Steal? I don't have to steal something I helped build, man.
So many people over the years have always wondered what the heck does Fantasia's husband do? Even I wondered that. I know he kind of helps her with different things, but what the heck is his occupation? Well, he addressed that too. Listen.
You want to ask me what I do? It's my company with my wife. And this is the first year. What is this, 2026? We've been doing this since 2014, no, 2015. This is the first year I drew a paycheck. It's the first year. Do I set the paycheck for myself? No. This is a business. So we have an enrolled agent who establishes what's a reasonable salary.
Okay, now here's the twist. Ricky Smiley, who went live, you know, Ricky Smiley always has a comment. He's one of those people that always have a opinion about everything, which that's part of the reason why I follow him, because I like hearing various opinions on different things. And Ricky Smiley never disappoints. He always has some. He's just like Stephen A. Smith. He always has an opinion about everything. But in this case, he says that him and Fantasia are really good friends. I didn't even know that. But according to Ricky, they are. They're very good friends. He said he supports her and her husband, and he feels that the dad has been very disrespectful to her. He said, I even seen the text messages. So I got the receipts. I know this man is disrespectful, is not treating his daughter right. I have seen the proof. She sent them right to me. I got the text. Listen to this.
And I'm really disappointed at the text message that I saw today. For any man on this earth to send to his daughter, in all caps, talk to her like she was a dog in the street. It hurt me so bad it put tears in my eyes. And just imagine. Hey, what up, Amp? I'm gonna call you next. Just imagine if your dad, even as an adult, sent you hurtful text messages talking to you like you don't matter, like you don't exist. And it's wrong, and it's hurtful. And just because you create a life, that don't give you the right to talk to people and disrespect her and disrespect her husband like that. And that was a disrespect to her husband, but it was really a disrespect to her.
Okay, and then Ricky went so far as to throw a few shots. Now, you ain't have to say this part, Ricky, because you're going into the man's personal business, but Ricky threw a few shots. Watch this.
By the way, just got his third wife just left him because of domestic violence or whatever. I got a lot of screenshots and I got some receipts. I talked to Fantasia today. She don't have no reason to lie. And in defense of Kendall, Kendall has done nothing but help build her career and really been getting in there doing some wonderful and awesome things with her. If you can go to her shows and look at the quality of her shows and her concerts.
Okay, so since they doing this back and forth stuff, Fantasia's dad saw Ricky Smiley's video. He was like, nah, bruh, you got the story all wrong. So this is what he said, his reply to what Ricky Smiley said about him in that video. Watch this.
Smiley, I want to say something to Dr. Smiley. I admired you. I always admired you. And I thought you was funny. I've been on a couple of tours that y'all was together on. And you speak bad about me, but I speak love. Listen, the only thing I just want to put out there, because I know you probably got some followers here, is that just know what you're talking about, because you're talking about some text. I haven't texted in years. We haven't texted, but you got to also understand, I hope she sent the part that she texted me first and just didn't send my text, because when you lash out at me, I'm going to lash back out. So my thing is, no, I would not come to your show, because that's just like walking into the lion's den. First of all, I wouldn't dare raise your ratings, give you props off some bull crap you don't know nothing about, because, you don't have a squeaky clean history yourself. Think about it. And I love you, brother. I love you. And I can tell you that. You can hate me, but I love you.
So to me, it seems that the dad is comparing Fantasia's relationship with Kendall to some past relationships of women in entertainment who got burned by their husbands, and we all know the stories. We've seen it over and over again, and he mentioned Wendy Williams and Mary J. Blige. So, y'all, the man has a point here. Because Mary did get burned, and so did Wendy Williams, and it seems like Cardi's going through a similar situation with Offset and money and all this type of stuff. So it happens. So for your dad to put you on alert, I think you should kind of listen to that. But listen to what happened with Mary. Remember what happened with Mary J. Blige? Watch this.
In court papers, the Grammy winner claims Isaac spent more than $420,000 on travel expenses for his girlfriend, not her.
Infidelity was the reason why I left, because that's a complete disrespect.
Despite a prenup, Mary's ex is demanding close to $75,000 a month in spousal support. This includes $1,000 a month for clothing, $3,200 for a personal trainer, almost $6,200 for child support, and $8,000 for a private chef.
Okay, so those are two clips from Entertainment Tonight, but also Wendy Williams. Wendy Williams had a hard time, not just with her health, but the situation with her husband. I think that happened first. The situation with her husband and all the stuff he was doing behind her back with this woman and other women and her money. It was just so much going on. They had been together for a long time. So this is what happened to, a little bit of what happened to Wendy Williams. Listen to this.
Wendy and Kevin had never signed a prenuptial agreement. This meant that no matter what Wendy had, Kevin was entitled to half of it. When they broke up, Wendy had a total net worth of $40 million. Kevin was supposed to get half of this money. At the same time, he would also be able to have a piece of Wendy's estates. Kevin may or may not have taken half of the money.
So the dad goes on and on and on trying to make his point. He even brings up Louis Farrakhan. So there was some event, I don't know if that was church or some event that Louis Farrakhan was at, and Fantasia was there too. He got a chance to speak to Fantasia and her husband. And according to the dad, this is what Louis Farrakhan said regarding that relationship. Before they even had gotten married, this is what Louis Farrakhan said, according to the dad. Watch this.
Louis Farrakhan asked him, "Is she your angel?" Go pull it up. Go pull it up. Louis Farrakhan in DC speaks about Fantasia. He asked, "Is she your angel?" He said, "I don't know, but she's been an angel to me." For those of you, listen, pray for Fantasia. Fantasia fans, I love Fantasia just like you do. But you don't want to see nothing happen to Fantasia. You don't want to see her be taken over, taken advantage of. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that.
And here is the actual clip from Farrakhan. Watch this.
Did you see Fantasia? That girl came. I talked to her backstage. And she had her husband with her. I said, "You know, brother," I said, "Aretha sang a song called Angel. And in her song, she was looking for, say it, sisters." So I said to Miss Fantasia's husband, I said, "Brother, Fantasia is looking for an angel." He said, "Well, she's been an angel to me." I said, "I know." But I want you to be an angel for her. We take advantage of our women. We use them. We corrupt their gifts. You need a man, sisters.
And so Fantasia's husband goes,
Man.
my integrity, you're not going to discredit my integrity. He's speaking all this stuff about how great of a person he is, but child, listen to this.
You haven't earned that right to discredit or question my integrity. Because I built myself before I even knew you or my wife existed.
Mr. Kendall, I don't think her dad is even focused on that right now. Right now, he doesn't see you as a great person. So the whole integrity thing just, I don't know. I don't think it's going to work on him right now because, child, this is what the dad said, okay? The dad said, it's still something wrong with you. You didn't even, you said in your own video that you didn't choose her. She chose you. And dad was like, it's something wrong with that. Watch this, y'all.
And when your man go openly and say you chose him, there's something wrong with that picture.
So, dad said that is not in the Bible. I don't know what Bible he read, but it is not in my Bible. So, I don't know what's going to happen with this. Hopefully, they can come together and find a resolution. I don't know. But these are my closing thoughts, is what I have written down last night. An 11-carat ring does not guarantee real love and peace. That's true, right? A father's warning doesn't automatically mean it's true. That's also true. And a friend seeing text messages, Ricky Smiley, doesn't mean we know the whole story because, you know, people can form the narrative the way they want it to go. So if she wants Ricky Smiley to side with her, just like the dad say, she probably didn't even send all the text messages, but we don't know what was left out of those messages that Ricky Smiley received, okay? Family wounds are complicated. They can be. I know that myself, okay? Marriage dynamics are private. Well, they're supposed to be, but we live in the age of social media. Everybody want to blast each other on social media. So, and social media makes everything louder. It does. When this could have just been a simple phone call, like Kendall said, they could have handled that in a phone call or a private meeting between the three of them or whatever, but he went straight to social media. So, but if he hadn't had a relationship in years, then maybe that's why he went to social media, because he wasn't talking to them in the first place. I don't know, but I've had family problems too or whatever, but I could not even imagine putting my sisters or brothers or whatever, aunties or whatever on blast on social media. I mean, I guess we get mad, but we don't hate each other. So there's no way I could get on here and do my sister like that. No way. My brother, my family, period. We have our little things, our little spats outside of social media, of course, and we try to work through those. But on social media, no, we don't do that. We don't do that in my family. Well, at least not yet, but I can't ever see myself doing that. So what do y'all think? Do you think the dad is right? Do you think Fantasia and her husband is right? Do you think Ricky Smiley know the whole story, since he talking about he'll post the text messages or something? But what do y'all think? This is my opinion, really. I feel like if your father cares enough to, because sometimes when you in love with somebody, you don't see the things that other people see. So his dad probably already done peeped, like, I don't know, this dude might not be right for her. And so maybe I just feel like you should consider what your dad is saying. Don't just brush it to the side like it means nothing. I think you should at least listen to his points, think about what he's saying. Then if you decide to, no, I'm not feeling that, then that's cool. But to not even listen to him at all, I don't know if I could do my dad like that, because I know I probably wouldn't. I don't know if I would agree with my dad either, but I don't think I could brush off how he's feeling if he sees something that may be, if he feel like he's warning his daughter about something or somebody. He don't want his daughter to go through what he's seen other female celebrities go through with their husbands. So at the end of the day, it's Fantasia's decision whether she stay with him or get to stepping. But I doubt if she leaves because of this, because I wouldn't leave because of this either. But I would definitely be a little more focused and, a little less on cloud nine, because when you're on cloud nine, you don't see the stuff you're supposed to see. and you start making excuses for them. And I'm going to do a video about that too. I'm actually working on a video called Love is Blind. So y'all stay tuned for that. Okay. But as of now, let me get out of here. Leave your comments below. You can like, you can share, you can say whatever you want in the comments. I'm open to all comments, all different viewpoints. You don't have to ever agree with anything that I say on this channel. I'm open to all opinions, okay? So until next time, stay encouraged, stay informed, and stay true to yourself. See y'all next time.